In an effort to stop terrorist attacks, two lawmakers from the New York City area are looking to restrict the sale of ammunition for New York gun owners.
The draft legislation would limit ammunition purchases to no more than twice the amount of the capacity of the weapon every 90 days. WENY's Samantha Potter spoke with one of the lawmakers and a local gun rights advocacy group about the proposed bill.
Nick and Renata, the lawmakers behind this bill, say it's to keep potential terrorists from stockpiling ammo. But a group dedicated to protecting Second Amendment's rights say this is just another attempt to limit gun control and get rid of guns. New York State lawmakers from Brooklyn have drafted legislation limiting the number of bullets a gun owner could purchase over a 90-day period. Tom Reynolds, the president of SCOPE, the Shooters Committee on Political Education, calls the legislation downstate craziness.
All this does is impose on the law-abiding gun owner.
One of the sponsors, Senator Roxanne Persaud, says the goal of the legislation is to prevent gun dealers from selling ammunition to anyone unauthorized to have such a weapon.
People have said, well, you're not going to, the criminals are not, you're not going to stop the criminals from purchasing it. But remember, criminals purchase it from someone who purchased it legally. We're trying to prevent that.
She specifically mentions the stockpiling of more than 3,000 rounds of ammunition like we saw in the case of the San Bernardino shooters.
What we wanted to do is to prevent people from just walking into the stores and stockpiling, as we saw a little over a year ago in San Bernardino, where someone was able to stockpile ammunition and then use it for mass destruction.
Under the legislation, it would cap the amount of ammunition to no more than twice the amount of the capacity of the weapon every 90 days, essentially saying New York gun owners would be limited to buying less than 20 bullets every 3 months. Senator Persaud says we need a system of checks and balances for who has ammunition, but Reynolds says this is an infringement on our rights.
Well, anyone that does any target shooting, which I do, I go up to the Chemung County Rod and Gun Club, and I'll use twice my magazine every time I go up there. And if I go up there once a month, this would severely limit what I can do.
Currently, the bill limiting ammunition sales is in committee in both the Senate and Assembly. It still needs approval from the committee chair before it could go to the floor for a vote. Reporting in the studio, Samantha Potter, WENY News.